Vic Carucci, Matt Schneidman. We are here at St. John Fisher College. The Buffalo Bills wrapping up day 10 of training camp. Let's talk about some highlights here, starting with the quarterbacks. I'm not sure that this is necessarily a highlight,
call it a highlight
based on performance, but it started with Rick Dennison before practice, the offensive coordinator, talking about Tyrod Taylor's need to anticipate better on throws, not wait for receivers to get open. I thought that was an interesting comment.
Yeah, like you said, Dennison, a little hesitant to compliment Taylor, and then also Nathan Peterman. The quarterbacks really haven't stood out like maybe Dennison would have expected. We saw today in the first session of 11 on 11, all three quarterbacks combined only went 5 of 14 on their throws. Peterman was intercepted by Charles James. The only touchdown in any of the passing drills this afternoon was on a tipped pass that Charles Clay caught while he was diving down from Taylor. But TJ Yates, Nathan Peterman, really not able to move the ball much, just good throws sparsely here and there. So obviously, as you said, not much of a highlight. Quarterback still a work in progress for the Bills.
A highlight for sure defensively, Eddie Yarborough, defensive end. He was signed as a free agent after joining the Denver Broncos last year as an undrafted free agent and didn't make it with them, was right down to the final cuts. The Bills bring him in. They love what he's done in this camp so far, and he has been dominant. He's probably registered a sack in pretty much every practice, and I put sack in quotes. You're not supposed to take the quarterback to the ground, and he hasn't done that. But he was all over Tyrod Taylor today. So it says something about him. Maybe it says something also about the protection or lack thereof that the quarterbacks are getting. But Eddie Yarborough, impressive so far. I'm going to do a piece on that. And an interesting visitor to camp today.
Yeah, Jordan Burroughs, who, if you don't know, he's an Olympic wrestling champion. He's actually standing right back there. He's 5'7", probably could run through that brick wall over there. I got to talk to him after practice a little bit. His friend is the alumni relations director for the Bills. His wife actually used to work for the Buffalo News.
Right.
And he's a Bills fan now, grew up a Broncos fan. His wife converted him because she's from Buffalo. But he talked to the guys a little bit after practice. The parallels between NFL life and wrestling, just the strive to get to the top. And in his interactions with people after practice, players, he has a ball with about 40 different signatures, tried to get as many as possible. Just, striving to get to the top, working to be the best at your craft, even if you're not rich like he isn't in wrestling. But definitely a Bills fan. Was cool to see him after practice.
Yeah, and he had a chance to talk to the team, did a little group. I'm sure some sort of inspirational words were said by him. And what a shock that a wrestler gets center stage here with Sean McDermott, the head coach, former standout wrestler that he was. So
now Jim McCoy's over there talking to his wife.
That's
we don't
right.
have anyone behind the camera.
No, it's autopilot right now. Jim's sprinting back. But anyway, for Matt Schneidman, I am Vic Carucci, and also for Jim McCoy, who joins us again behind and out of breath. I want to tell you to check back for much more of this video, our written content as well, on BuffaloNews.com.